Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is the second time I've recorded this because I keep getting interrupted by the birds. They're a bit vocal tonight. It's getting near to their bedtime, or the time that they start to settle down anyway. I think they feel like I'm intruding on their space. I'm not usually in the craft room this late. So if you saw my earlier video, we were talking about making a mini art journal, and I had a go at making one, and it's I just want really to see whether or not everybody's in the same kind of agreement as me. For a start, this is my prototype, and I think the spine is too wide, so I think we only need an inch spine. That's 2 inches. The reason I did more is because I thought we needed more pages, but I stupidly forgot that when you put the pages in, so that's 1 page there, you get 4 sides, don't you? So I've got 14 pages in there with 4 sides each. That's what am I saying, 4, 28, 56 sides there, so that's enough for a year in there if we did 1 a week. So yeah, so I just made it with the Amazon packaging that you get, the thin stuff, but you can make it with cereal packet, you can make it with grey board, you can make it with whatever you like, and I will do a full tutorial, don't worry. I'm literally just asking what your opinion is on the sizes. I already think we only need an inch spine, not 2 inches. I cut the fronts and backs at 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, thinking that I would have like a 4-inch space to work with, which you do, but because you've got this piece, this is the binding, because you've got some string here, I am probably going to make mine with card like this. This is just ordinary card. I originally thought I would use mixed media paper on all of them, but I've decided not to. I'm just going to put card in here, and you could use any card. You could use scrapbook papers or anything you like, you know, or even more Amazon packaging. Really doesn't matter. But I thought I would put card in mine, and then I will cut my pieces to fit on here. So I would do them just shy of 4 by 4, just so that they fit in, and because of where this string is, so just a little bit, maybe I'll just do 3 3/4 or something. That would be the size that I'm thinking of working on. And I would do, well, it depends what I was doing. If I was doing stuff with lots of water or paint, I would use mixed media paper or watercolour paper and just cut that down to size and put it in. But if you're doing, if you're cutting up magazines and sticking them and things like that, you could just do that on a piece of card or anything. I can tell you can tell my bird is angry, wants me to leave the room. So yeah, that's my idea anyway. So what do you think? Is that kind of the sort of size? I don't think we want to go too small, because that's going to be really small to work in. But, you know, that's just, if you think about that, that's more or less 4 inches square, or 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Is that too small? What are your thoughts, guys? Do you think it needs to be a little bit bigger? Are you happy with it like that? Because my idea was to do something just small and whatever, you know, you could think of. I just put a couple of jelly prints in those just to see how that all worked. So like I said, I would do, I haven't covered this bit, but I would cover that when we did it. And I think I would put a ribbon through as well, so that we have got a way of binding it and keeping it closed. So, but that's like the prototype. What are your thoughts? Tell me in the comments below if you're interested in joining the art journal. I don't know what to call it yet, but the art journal group. Let me know what you think about size. Is this the right sort of size? Would you like me to make it slightly bigger so that when you cut your piece, it's 4 by 4, not 3 3/4? You let me know what you think size-wise. And I'll go with the majority of what people say, I think. And then, you know, when we're all ready, I'll do a tutorial and let you know what you need. But what I was going to say was, can you also let me know in the comments below, how frequently would you like to do this? Would you like to do it? I think weekly is personally it's going to put a lot of pressure on people. So what about fortnightly or monthly? You tell me what you think it would be better. And again, we'll go with the majority. And if we say fortnightly and you can't keep up with that, doesn't matter. You just pick your, pick the ones you want to do and do them as and when. So yes, so let me know what you think about the size. Let me know what you think about the frequency that we do it. And let me know, do you fancy, shall we just put a lot of ideas for the page? I'm going to keep it really loose, but shall we keep a lot of ideas and then just pick one out and say, right, today we're doing vintage, or today we're doing penguins, or something like that? Would you like a choice of two? Should we pick out two things and then you can choose whether or not you do penguins or vintage? What do you think? Would you like a choice, or do you just want one word? And does everybody fancy contributing, some ideas, and we'll just keep them in a jar here and I'll pull one out and say, right, today we're doing whatever. Let me know your thoughts, guys. But this is the kind of thing I'm thinking. Something fairly small, something fairly quick, so that you're working on a small piece of paper and that you can just stick it into your book there. And then you can fill up your pages. All right, so if you let me know the answer to some of those questions down below, I'll have a better idea of what size and what things to go with. And of course, if you want to do a different size and everything else, of course, it's your book, it's what you're doing. So, run with it. This is just a suggestion. I just thought a little book that we can all work in, and then we could all share our little page that we'd done, would be quite cute and cool. But, if you've got any other ideas as well that we could do it, just pop them in the comments below, please. And then we will be able to, put them all together and come up with something hopefully interesting to do. If you can think of a group or a name that we can call it, or a hashtag or something, again, I'm open to suggestions. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you that since I'd made it, and my tummy tells me it's dinner time, so I need to go and do some cooking. So have a good evening, and I'll be back again sometime soon with the flip through of my Twin Sheet albums. Okay, folks, till I see you again, take care, stay safe, and happy crafting. Bye for now.